Authoritarian systems deny human nature and the freedom that we as humans were made for. This is why you'll see an authoritarian government working to spend enormous amounts of resources to control us. But how far can these systems really control us? And what can we do about them? Hello and welcome back to America Needs Fatima's YouTube channel. I'm Nick Bradingham, and be sure to click subscribe and also to click the notification bell to never miss out on another story of Mary. In this video, we will analyze the Fatima message and how it relates to authoritarian governments. We are also going to use Our Lady's words to tell us what our response must be in resisting these forms of bad leadership. So, here we go. Authoritarianism is at the forefront of the Fatima warning against the errors of Russia. What we have to lose is everything we hold dear. With authoritarianism, religion is destroyed. Look at China and the silencing of the church there, or the manipulation of the church to fit the agenda of the dictator and his regime. The role of a Catholic in resisting authoritarianism is key to understanding what is happening in the world today. I think immediately about the shepherd children and the sufferings they faced with anti-clericalism in Portugal in that time frame. It is very similar to what Mexico faced before their leader Calles outlawed the Mass and any member of the clergy from wearing a cassock in public. But I digress. We know for a fact that praying the rosary has halted authoritarian regimes in the past. So why haven't we prayed it in Mass as if our lives depend on this? Because they do. Our salvation depends on what we do with our time on earth and how it is spent. Do we spend it glorifying God or glorifying the world? Which one? Pick and choose. Even more disturbing is that individual rights and private property are destroyed by authoritarian regimes. And here's an even scarier moment. Youth today don't seem to care that some people can have their basic rights and freedoms trampled underfoot. Leaders of the church are at a focal point in authoritarian countries. Manipulation is used to get them to bend and break and bow down. How sad is that? I think of Cardinal Zen in China, who needs our prayers to persevere in faith and sacrifice against the government's demands. We need leaders ready to go to the cross, for the pinnacle of suffering is found from that which gave us eternal life. The answer to authoritarianism is an abundance of grace and the sacraments. Living in that kind of country, it becomes tougher to live out the faith. Look, even the children of Fatima were mocked and threatened. Our Lady is with those who take up the cross and follow her Son. So if this cross means more penance or suffering on your part, then do so gracefully and with humility. In knowing that God will not abandon you in your strife. An authoritarian government may try to exert control over the intellects and bodies of its people, but it can never control the will and innate desire for truth. With enough of its citizenry seeking truth, freedom, and virtue, such a state cannot long survive. And one of the most truthful things we can do is to offer our prayers to our dear Mother Mary. This is exactly why we at America Needs Fatima focus so much on praying Our Lady's Rosary. Now, the sign-up period for our massive 2021 October Rosary Rally is over, but you can start getting ready for next year's rallies today by clicking the link I've left down below. Join us and help make 2022 the year of Our Lady. Do you feel like Catholics are being persecuted in this modern age? If so, stick around for next week's episode because we're going to talk all about it. Thanks so much for joining us on this episode. May God bless you and Mary Immaculate keep you under her mantle. Until next time, talk to you all later.